Okay, we're back, and we are in the Arabenim Sun camp, and we gotta go kill a shitload of people. I don't know who... I do have a guide up for this one. Not really like a guide, but I did look up what it's like, because I don't really like dying, and I really just want this playthrough to go smoothly, so... I believe I have mentioned looking stuff up before, so I did look this one up. And the other Ashlander quests, so that I would know what we're getting into. So, anyway, we have to kill Uloth Paul and his supporters, the Gulakans Ahaz, Ranabi, and Ashu-Ahi. Ahaz is the one, I think, that's in Uloth Paul's tent. So we're going to want to take out Ranabi and Ashu-Ahi out here. I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know if they're leveled or what. So, got a good weapon on. Actually, you know what? Let's equip one of the ones that actually has a decent charge on it. Yes. And, we'll take care of Ranabi first. Save the Ashcan for last. Hi, Ranabi. You are the Outlander who claims to... You can talk to him. He really doesn't have a whole lot to say. We're just gonna try and knock his... We're gonna do this. We're gonna try to make it so that we can just make him attack us. That's the plan. That's not what I wanted. Shoot. This is a good way to, this is a really good way to get someone to attack you without having a bounty. Yeah. Without having to worry about people getting mad at you for killing them. Because technically, they attacked you first. So, I don't really want to get in a fight with these people, because I don't know if the Ashlander camp would get mad at you for it. So we'll just play it safe and keep doing that. He has a ton of enchanted stuff. Shield, gauntlets, and is this just a glove? Okay. Another one too. And he's got the robe of Erudan the Wise. You're gonna want to leave that there, and I'll explain it later, but don't... You can take it with you. If you can carry it, go ahead and take it with you, but otherwise just... Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can... Yeah, we'll go ahead and take it. It is going to be important, so don't sell it yet. Or intend to keep it, because you can't. Just yet. So... you can take any of his other stuff. He's got some nice gauntlets and gloves and shit, but, yeah, that's about it. So he's done. That was easy. Easier than I thought it would be. So where's Asha-Ahi? Here he is. F5. Go ahead and save. Quick save before all of these, just in case. I hope he doesn't attack me when I walk in. Nope. God, these guys all have, like, shields and shit. Okay. You have slain one of my people, you must pay with your life. Alright. Well, that was easy. Yeah, you've got, like, armor and shit. Look at you. Oh man, gonna kick your ass. Oh shit. Stop healing. Actually, let's go ahead and equip a different one of these. Oh, right. Boop. Now you's dead. Oh shit. He's got some stuff too. Mountain Spirit is an enchanted cuirass. Shield 10 points on self. Constant effect. Constant effect shit, pretty nice. So just something you might want to pick up. He's also got cheap restore health. So we'll just leave him now that we've taken care of him. He's got some gold on his desk. I'm not gonna take it. I really don't, like, it's not that I want to be looting the Ashlanders or destroying their shit. I really just want to be named Nerevarine, and the wise woman told me to kill everybody, which in retrospect kind of seems like a loaded thing to say. Like, oh man, you know what you should do? Kill everyone. Oh yes, that sounds like a good plan, Ms. Wise Woman. Oh shit, 1 second. Realized I didn't set a timer. Okay. So, now we can go take care of the Ashcan and Ahaz. Two of them together might be kind of more difficult, so I guess we'll see how this goes. Didn't quick save shit. Go ahead and do that now, before someone attacks me. That's Olaf Ball. And there's some other asshole in here, apparently. Oh god. Here we go. They're gonna be attacking me from 2 different sides, and that totally sucks. I really like these Viper swords. Well, that was really easy, and this guy's just still playing. He's just still playing his drums, like nothing happened. He apparently doesn't give a shit. Alright, so Olaf Ball, he's got the Warhammer of Iron Amu, and basically nothing else worthwhile. And Ahaz has got the Wind of Ahaz. Apparently he named his weapon after himself. And Senate kills Heart of Fire. You're gonna go ahead and take Senate kills Heart of Fire, and if you can carry it, which I can, the War Axe of Iron Amu. Shit, I can't actually. God damn it. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and leave it then. We'll come back for that. So, now that they're dead, awkwardly, are other people gonna be mad at me? I just want to see if the Ashlanders are, like, fucking mad that I killed their, Okay, yeah, no. Everybody's kind of mad at me right now. They're... Understandably, I did kill their leader, I guess, but anyway, let's go talk to Mani Rai again. Yes, Outlander, do you need my services, or do you seek my counsel? Now, with Ashcan Olaf Paul and his supporters dead, we may consider the Nerevarine prophecies and how you might be named Erebenim's son Nerevarine. Yes, let's do that. Now with Olaf Paul and his supporters out of the way, she reminded us again, it is a simple matter to be named Nerevarine of the Erebenim son. All you need to do is persuade Gulakan Han Amu to become the Ashcan of the Erebenim son. Seek him out in his Gulak yurt. Be prepared, however, Han Amu is not the material one would choose when looking to make an Ashcan. He may be difficult to persuade. Do tell. He is the son of our former chief, Iran Amu, but he is nothing like his father. Oh hey, the War Axe of Iran Amu! Isn't that interesting? His birth gives him a strong claim to lead the tribe, but of many virtues required by an Ashcan, he lacks only 3 things. Strength, courage, and wisdom. Wow! He lacks the entire Triforce. That sucks, actually. Alright, well, let's go try to persuade this guy to be less of a pussy. Han Amu. Yes. It's Yentus. It's not Han Amu. Okay.
Yes,
No matter what Mani Rai says... Oh, we can go ahead and make this big again, huh? No matter what Mani Rai says, I'm not interested. I don't want to be Ashcan. I don't care what Mani Rai says. I don't want to be Ashcan. Everyone despises me. I'm a weakling and a coward and a fool. I hate it, but it is true. I just want to be left alone. Well, you're Gulakan. I mean, you gotta be a good warrior to be that, right? Want to be Ashcan. Yes, I recognize it. Ranabi wore that robe, the robe of Erudan the Wise. Apparently, if you have any of these, there are certain items you can give him that will improve his demeanor toward this, because it will make him feel stronger. They are the items that I told you about. The, that amulet, the weapon that belonged to his father, and this robe. So, he'll bring it up if you say want to be Ashcan. If you don't have any of them, I believe he'll say that if you need to, convince him, he would, like, take these things, or they would be things he would appreciate, or some shit. I don't know. If your speechcraft is high enough, apparently your speechcraft has to be like 50. So, unless you're a really talky person, you're probably just gonna have to give him these robes. If it's at 50 and he has a high disposition toward you, you can keep the items. You'll just have to give him a speech. But we aren't so lucky. My speechcraft isn't that high. So, you can try. Show the robe and make a little speech. Yes, it is a great token of power. Ranabi had many great tokens of power from his ancestors, and perhaps if I had many tokens of power like Ranabi, I would feel more confidence, but I am not Ranabi, and I do not have his tokens of power, and I do not have any confidence in myself, and I still do not want to be Ashcan. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, you're such a brat. Okay, so give robe of Erudan the Wise, and make a little speech. Thank you, your lesson is clear. It is the robe that gives wisdom and counsel, and it is the idea of the robe that gives confidence to the tribe. But it is the Ashcan who wears the robe, the Ashcan who accepts responsibility for the safety of the tribe, who holds the fate of the tribe in his hands. This is a sobering lesson, and I must give it thought. Okay. For a second I thought he was just going to be like, yes, yes, this robe will make me wise, which, as it turns out, he's smarter than that. So, you can say it again. Wanna be Ashcan. We've got the amulet in our inventory, so... Yes, I recognize it. Ahaz wore that amulet. Senate kills Heart of Fire. Ahaz had it from his father, and Ahaz's father had it from Kinitu Nila, and Kinitu Nila had it from Sonnet Kill, a great witch warrior. But what has that to do with my wanting to be Ashcan? Give Sonnet Kill's Heart of Fire and make a little speech. Thank you. Your lesson is clear. It is the amulet that gives courage in battle, and it is the idea of the amulet that gives confidence to the tribe, but it is the Ashcan who wears the amulet, the Ashcan who accepts responsibility for the safety of the tribe, who holds the fate of the tribe in his hands. The sobering lesson must be thought. He basically says the same thing every goddamn time and puts on his clothes right away. In front of you, he put on this robe. So, anyway, go ahead and go back to, Ulaf Paul. Go ahead and grab this, Warhammer, or War Axe of Iron Amu, his dad. And that'll be the last item you give him. Sorry. I don't want to be Ashcan. Yes, I recognize it is the war axe of my father, the war axe of Iron Amu. Ulaf Paul had it from my father and carried it as an Ashcan, but what has that to do with me with my wanting to be Ashcan? Ugh. Give him, thank you, the lesson is clear. It is the axe that gives strength in war, it is the idea of the axe that gives confidence to the tribe. But it is the Ashcan who bears the axe, Now, with Ulaf Paul dead, I hold the fate of the tribe in my hands, and I must accept that responsibility. Thank you for your lesson. I shall be Ashcan of the Arabenim Sun, and I shall name you Nerevarine. Do tell! Really? That's not what we came here to do at all. That's just an added bonus. Thank you, Lulroos the Blind. I promise that as Ashcan, I shall do my best to amend the dark reputation of the Arabenim Sun. And as my first action as chief, I now name you Arabenim Sun Nerevarine, champion of the Arabenim Sun and protector of the people. You must also go to wise woman Manirai and get from her the seizing of the Arabenim Sun, an enchanted heirloom of the tribe, which shall be as a sign to all Dunmer that the Arabenim Sun have named you Nerevarine. Wonderful! Thank you so much, Han Amu, new Ashcan. I respect your authority because you aren't a big bag of dicks. So you can go back to the wise woman, and she'll give you the item of the tribe.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
So, Lulroos the Blind, you are called Nerevarine, and Han Amu is now our Ashcan. Many changes, many changes. You can ask her about Han Amu, sorry. You have persuaded him to accept his responsibilities. Now we will see if he grows in wisdom and becomes a good and wise chief like his father. And then if you ask about Nerevarine, well, what the fuck? I need that thingy. Now you are of the Arabenim Sun Nerevarine. Perhaps we will see what that means. Okay, yes. So Han Amu has accepted his responsibilities as an Ashcan and has named you Arabenim Sun Nerevarine. Congratulations! And I also must give you the seizing of the Arabenim Sun, a tribal heirloom that ought to be held by our chosen champion as a token that we have named you Nerevarine. Yes. Here, take this enchanted token of the Arabenim Sun that all may know we have named you Nerevarine and champion. So then you get the seizing of the Arabenim Sun. I meant to mention a while ago, if you ask about those dreams you've been having, since Ashlanders are all about dreams, they'll say things like, these dreams are the sendings of the Sharmot, Dagoth Ur. They are evil sendings, black lies. Do not listen to these dreams, or they will drive you mad. Sorry. So that's interesting. If you go look at what the seizing of the Arabenim Sun is, I don't even know what the shit this is. It gives you telekinesis. What are you? Are you a shirt? I can't even tell. What the fuck? Is it a belt? I guess it's like a belt. I really can't tell, actually. So that's kind of weird, but anyway, it gives you telekinesis, which is useful. Especially if you're a thief. Telekinesis is always great if you're a thief, and this character is one. I do want to mention that my character's name might be changing shortly, because, I changed the spelling of it. She's a character that I made up because I'm a huge nerd, and I have fan characters for Morrowind. So if you notice that her name's spelling has changed, don't think you're hallucinating. I really did change it. Anyway, now that we're done with that, we have 2 Ashlander camps left. We have the Zainab camp and the Ahamusa camp. And the Ahamusa camp is so goddamn annoying. We are going to do the Zainab camp first. So, we gotta figure out how to get there. I might actually, since it's so close to where we were getting lost before, I might just teleport there. It's that, or we can walk from Voss. I'll go see if we can walk from Voss. If all else fails, we can teleport, but I would like to, you know, not be terrible at this. Western Gardens. That's not what I wanted. God damn it. I always get directions. This sounds so stupid. I'm 22 years old, and I shouldn't be getting my directions mixed up, but sometimes I do, so. At least east and west. I never get right and left mixed up, because I'm not a child. But, anyway. I think it doesn't really help. Like, I feel like if you live on the east or west coast of something, it's easier to remember, because you remember where you are in the country. I was born in the Midwest of the United States, in case that wasn't clear, and, therefore, the whole east and west thing never really, I don't know, it just never really sunk in, even though I lived, in eastern Iowa. I'm from Iowa, in case anyone was wondering. It never really was a thing that I gave a shit about, because I never said, well, I live on the West Coast. I didn't. I lived in the Midwest, which is not really even a thing. Like, I don't know, the fact that West is in the title, you'd think that I'd know the difference, but since it's in the middle of the country, how am I supposed to remember? Okay. Why am I babbling about how bad my directions are? I don't remember which one of these takes us. Shit. I'm so bad at this. Goodbye. That's Teleroon, Telfear, Fear, Benhamton Camp, Ahmus Camp, Boss, Valen Varian. Where the fucking Christ? What is this? Oh, Solstheim. Moligmar, Holomayan. That's Telbrenner. Okay, it's Telmora. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's why I sort of feel like it's not an excuse. I should know the difference. I'm not saying, oh, well, it's totally acceptable that I get East and West mixed up because I was from the Midwest and that kind of shit didn't matter. But I do think that is probably the reason. Oh, I don't need to go anywhere from here. Voss is where I want to be. Anyway, now I live on the West Coast, so I sort of have to remember where I am. So I'm getting better at it. Before I had to imagine a compass in my mind. Which, again, this is all very embarrassing. I'm just, you know, bearing my soul to you, Let's Play viewers. Feel free to make shit out of me for not knowing the difference between East and West. I do know, it's just that sometimes I kind of fuck them up, so, my bad. Also, I needed something to talk about while we were traveling, because that's not a very exciting thing to do. It's 9 p.m. We'll go ahead and wait 11 hours. So that we may take off in the morning, as always. Shit, I thought it was gonna rain. Maybe we stood out in the rain, I don't really know. Okay. So, the Zainab camp is this away. I believe the Zainab camp is my favorite Ashlander camp, in terms of location. I think the Grazelands are really, really pretty. I don't know why, they're just attractive to me. And all the other Ashlander camps are sort of in gray areas. I don't know about Ahamusa. It's been a really long time since I did anything with the Ahamusa. Oh god, really? Okay. Well, that was short-lived. The Ahamusa is usually the last Ashlander camp that I do, which means that I've only really been there, I think, once. I went there in one of the playthroughs. I think if I were to break down... Oh god, Ashlanders. Shit. Sorry, I just really don't want to fight some Ashlanders today. Anyway, I could break down the number of times that I've played through the main quest and tell you where I've gotten to in each one. In the previous Let's Play, I got to, I think, the first Ashlander camp, maybe? No, I was still doing Hortator quests, so I didn't even get that far. in the playthrough before that, I think I got past the Nerevarine quests, and I was doing the part where you go meet with the head of the church. I think that's where I got to, because I remember going to meet him. There was some glitch in the game that I was playing. I was playing the more Oblivion version, which was an attempt to put Morrowind into Oblivion, which isn't technically... Now we know it's not actually something you should do, and Bethesda asked them to stop, but at the time, I was playing that. I really like this texture. So at the time I was playing that, and I got far enough to meet with the head of the church, but there was a glitch in my game because of the fact that they had put Morrowind into Oblivion. A lot of the quests and stuff were screwed up. Like, they just didn't... Wow, this tree looks kind of silly. A lot of the quests were screwed up, and people didn't really have the right faction affinity for you. And when I went to go see the head of the church, well, he should have been like, yes, let's meet, because this quest is deemed that I should be friendly toward you. Instead, the hostility was still set pretty high, because the Tribunal Temple hates you when you're the Nerevarine. So I walked in and he attacked me, which was sort of alarming. I had to cast a calm spell on him, I think, and then I could talk to him, but it was kind of shocking. Anyway, so here we are in the Zainab camp. I know I sort of babbled on for a while. I think it's pretty. It's all green, and there's a tree. I think it's really nice. I would live here. Like, this place, I would live. Here's the Wise Woman's ear. See, she has a rug.
What do you need?
Yeah. Ho, look, an Outlander. Are you lost, poor thing? Did the big bad beasts bite you, so you need a healer? Or do you need our trader, so he can take your gold and give you things we would throw away or give to our guar? Wow. You guys are dicks. Wow. I don't know that I've ever talked to you guys before. Healers, traders. Yeah, I wasn't... Reverine, I guess? Oh... You can ask about the Nerevarine. We Ashlanders have a prophecy that one day a reincarnation of the legendary hero Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders, driving them from our land and restoring the ancient faith and honor of the Dark Elven peoples as taught us by the prophet Veloth. You are an Outlander, so it is not proper we should speak with you about this. You can mention the Nerevarine prophecies. We have heard rumors. Some Outlander says he is the Nerevarine. So you are that Outlander? What do you say to that, eh? You can politely decline to comment, or you can tell my story and show proofs. I'm gonna go ahead and tell the story. Is all that true? That is a very interesting ring. It is part of the story of Nerevar, the ring, moon, and star, that none may wear but Nerevar himself. You should talk to Ashken Koshad. The Ashken is very curious about this Outlander who claims to be the Nerevarine. Ashken Koshad? He is the mightiest champion and greatest Ashken of all the Outlander tribes. A very great man. You should talk to him. He is a very curious man, always speaking with traders and travelers about news of the world. Go ahead. Our great chief does not stand on ceremony. You may enter his yurt if you are clean and courteous. See, another reason I like the Zainab camp is that I think they're sort of up my alley. They're the sneaky, talky ones, and also they're the most interested in Outlanders, which makes it sort of seem like they're equivalent to House Lalu, because House Lalu is the house that's all sneaky and talky and the most welcoming of Outlanders. Like, Telvanni and Redoran only pretty much have Dunmer in their houses, but House Lalu has welcomed the Empire, and so a lot of people you meet, like Yngling Halftroll and Crassius Curio, are actually from the Empire rather than from the homeland. So I kind of feel like Zainab is the House Lalu equivalent of Ashlander camp, so I guess that's sort of... they're in my heart for that reason as well. Alright, here's the Ashken's yurt. Hello, Ashken Koshad. I like your little hat. That's cute. So, you are Lolrus the Blind, the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. You are welcome to our hospitality, Outlander, but you must tell us, how can an Outlander be the Nerevarine? Shit! I actually have to end the video right now, because this one's going to be really long. So, when we come back, we will finish talking to Ashken Koshad, and we will start doing the Zainab quest.